TCGplayer brought the volume, but Wix brought the money. When you look at it on the surface, it looks like a win for TCGplayer. But when you actually break it down and look at the numbers, it's not. Let me show you why. So TCGplayer absolutely carried volume on this weekend, right? 41 total orders, gross revenue of almost $1,100, 1045, 48 to be exact. Out of those 41 orders, only 9 of them were sealed product. One of them was multiple items in one. I think it was this one right here at 159. But we hadn't been having that many sales, and this was awesome, man, to just like bam, in 2 days sell 41 things. It was a big lift up for us emotionally. They were selling stuff. Sold quite a few ETBs, a couple white flare ETBs, Phantasmal, I think a Black Bolt ETB. Here's another sale at 159. But you look at this and it's like, oh, 41 sales, but the gross revenue is 1045. Now, when you look at what we did on Wix, it's going to come full circle as to why we started our own website and the reasoning behind that. On paper, this looks like a total win, but in reality, as resellers, it's not. And I'm going to show you guys why when we go over to the Wix site. You can see what happened with one sale. So we had one large sealed order on Wix, priced competitively, all of our items, just like on TCGplayer. We strive to stay under market. That's one of our goals. If you guys have been following us on the channel, you know that's something that we set out to do, is try to put everything under market whenever we can. And we did that here. And the margins here are totally different between what they were on TCGplayer and eBay. It's just not even close. It's the main reason why we started the website, right? We hadn't had a sale in a while on the website. So when this came through, we were surprised and happy. We were starting to get a little bit worried. Damn, we haven't made a sale. And then bam, in the middle of the night, we get this big order. And then to put the icing on the cake, guys, within 48 hours, they came back and they bought again. And that changes the math. So here's the sales for eBay for that weekend. eBay stays consistent for us. It's something that we do regularly, posting singles. We buy big collections and we sell lots of cards on eBay. We've been doing that for a while. It's how we got started. And it's important to us, but it did not win the weekend by any stretch of the imagination. $969 isn't too bad. But look at these freaking selling costs, man. $166. You know, the fees were $116. So eBay is not the winner here for sure. So this weekend showed me something. Having that big volume of sales on TCGplayer, having a decent weekend on eBay, that doesn't matter to us. Volume feels good, but margins are what build this business. And TCGplayer moved that product. eBay stayed consistent, but Wix, it changed the margin structure completely. One sale on Wix did more than everything else on both of those platforms. And that's something that we're learning. And that's something that we're trying to build on and drive that traffic to that Wix site and get more sales. And this tells me something that the platforms are what matter. Margins matters, customers, ownership matters. And the fact that that Wix customer came back within 48 hours, that tells me something huge. That's not marketplace traffic. That's relationship traffic. And it's super important to us to keep making this content, keep putting it out there. That customer that bought those 2 big orders on Wix, they found us through social media. So that's how important making this content is. And Brian from Pokémon taught us that when we started getting into listening to other creators and trying to maneuver this space and figure it out. And it's obvious. If you're not making content, guys, and you want to start a business, you're not going to make it. And it's something that you have to do. It's hard for us working full-time jobs and juggling it, but we do it. I'm not the best at it. I'm not the greatest behind the camera, but I try my best. And I do what I can. But we learned something huge this weekend with this one sale. The margins are what matter. And getting people to that site is what matters to make this thing succeed. So what this weekend showed me, guys, is very simple. That Wix website is the only thing that matters for this business. And one direct customer to our Wix website is worth more than 40 or 50 sales on eBay and TCGplayer any time of the day. Making this content, putting ourselves out there, building a customer base, showing people that we're legit, that's what matters. Making the content has to be done. There's no way around it. If you're ever going to make it in this business and succeed, if you're not making content, it's not going to happen. It's very simple. So if this is something you guys enjoy and you want to follow along and you like breakdowns like this is what we're doing, is documenting it. So make sure you like and subscribe and follow us. And we appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you stayed till the end of the video. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment. If you want to trash me in the comments, it's all good. I can take it. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.